Welcome back everyone to another brand new episode of the Video Game Pickup series on the channel. My name is Chandler. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today. I've tried recording this video 3 times and I forgot my mic is muted every single time. But that's okay because it's not muted this time. But regardless, with that out of the way, this is going to be a fairly decent sized video with a lot of goodies in it. If I'm being honest with you. I think it's 5 or 6 different pickups. But regardless, if you like what you see and want more content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And because it really helps me out a lot, you can share it around with your dog, cat, family, friends, uncle, aunt, trash can outside. I really don't mind. You can share it around with whoever. But regardless, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Let's get right into it. So first up, we got about 13 games from my friend Snuggums up north, and we got a controller and a new system that's not technically mine. But first I want to start off with the system. So we got Nintendo Wii U. We got the black version. There's the gamepad, as well as the actual system itself. As many of you may or may not know this, but I recently picked one up back in May or June. I think it was May of this year, and it was I think it was about $50 with everything. $55 is what I picked it up for at a yard sale. But if you want to watch that video, I'll link it down in the description below because it's a very cool find. I was so excited to see it. But this is probably going to be for my friend's Christmas present I'm going to give them this year. I don't know yet. I really don't know. But regardless, there's that. And then here's the games I got. Hang on. My ADHD is really bad right now, so bear with me. We got the 360 white controller with the gamepad. Chat pad, I mean, my bad. Do you remember this chat pad? Because oh my god. That sound is my favorite. Oh my god. I had one for my other 360 controller, but it ended up breaking. But here's the games. I'm going to explain my thoughts and everything behind everything. But regardless, here's Jurassic Park on the SNES. I don't know very much about this game. I know about the movies, of course, but I don't know about the game that much. So I'm excited to figure out what it is. Let's put that right there. Next up, we got Wizards and Warriors on the NES. I don't really know much about it. I think my uncle does. I'm not entirely sure if I'm remembering correctly. Very excited about that. And then we got 5 Xbox games. We got Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance right there on the OG Xbox. There's the back, if you can see it. So basically, it's a fight so brutal, so evil, and so deadly. 2 powerful sorcerers, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, have joined forces to achieve the supreme goal. Immortality. Will Earth survive their deadly alliance? So, when I was growing up, I did not own any of the Mortal Kombat games because I joined kind of late on that whole train of it, I guess, if that makes sense. But my cousin actually had one of them and another series called Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur, if I had to pick, it's kind of a tie for me because Soul Calibur is actually kind of cool, but you also have Mortal Kombat on the other hand. It's kind of weird. But regardless, I'd say Mortal Kombat's my favorite on some days, whatnot, but whatever. For I was going to say. Cool. But regardless. Oh, he actually had Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur over at his house on his OG Xbox. And I used to play a lot of Mortal Kombat. So that's actually pretty cool now that I own it. It was actually this copy right here that he had. So that's a lot of nostalgia for me. Next up, we got Test Drive Unlimited on 360. Sorry if my thought process is everywhere. My ADHD's shit right now. But here's the back of Test Drive Unlimited. You can see it. racing being invented. I've heard a few, not a few, but I've heard a lot of good things about this game, which is actually really, really nice. So I'm actually very excited to give that a try and maybe do footage of it for you guys. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want that. Be any of these games. You never know. Next up, we got Grid on the 360. And here's the back. I think this is a racing sim, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a racing sim. But the 360's new King of Circuit Racing. Official Xbox 360 Mag US. I miss the 360 magazines like Game Informer and whatnot. It's a shame that they're not around anymore. You got Japanese Drift, US Muscle, European Circuits, and head-to-head online multiplayer spectacular crashes. I miss the 360 multiplayer server so much. It's a shame that the whole online server shut down. Next up, we got Dirt on the 360. I'm going to have to move through these pretty quick because I got a lot of stuff. I don't know very much about this. I can't think of what the term is for this type of game, but oh, it's a rally game. That's right. My bad. And hill climbing events. Unprecedented next-gen racing, visuals, and devastating car damage. That's actually kind of cool, to be honest with you. Next up is one I've been looking for a while. We got Driver San Francisco on the 360. Engage in a relentless manhunt to bring justice to the city. I love the Driver games. The Driver games are so freaking awesome. Besides the first and second one. Actually, the first game and second. Because that tutorial is a pain in the ass. I have not made it past that tutorial yet, and I've had the game for like a year almost. I know everyone can say the same, because that game can bring so much chaos to my life. Next up, we got Call of Duty 3 on the Wii. Yes, on the Wii, you heard that right. I love this game because you can drive tanks, you can drive Humvees. The storyline was my favorite out of the original Call of Duty games. I love World War II history, by the way. I'm a big history fucking nerd. Udraw Studio, instant artist. Believe it or not, when I was in high school, I used to always bring my sketch pad with me. And my watercolor, I was obsessed with charcoal. Oh my god. Maybe if I remember, I'll put some screenshots in here in this video for you guys to look at. It's not the best, but it blew my mind that a 15 or 16-year-old me could draw this. But yeah, I love art. I love sketching. It's a lot of fun, and I love art in general. Trauma Center New Blood on the Wii. So you may not be a doctor, but you can play one on the Wii. What? Okay, I love that. I love that description. It sums it up right there. But I picked up the other Trauma Center. I don't remember the name of it from him a month or two ago. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I highly recommend it. Next up, we got the 5 Wii U games I picked up from him too. From this Wii U bundle that he picked up from his friend. We got Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, so it's going to be really, really cool to see how this is on the Wii U. And I'd say this is probably one of my top 4 or 5 favorite Assassin's Creed games. And then we got Assassin's Creed 3. This one was my favorite because this came out when I was in 7th grade, I think. So about 12 years ago now. Which is actually really cool because, again, excuse me, I love history. I just woke up from my nap I took from work. And then next up we got New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm trying to get into these games. I'm late to the whole Mario and Luigi games and whatnot because I didn't really grow up with them. It was actually really nice to have this in the collection now, especially on the Wii U. We got Just Dance 2018. Who doesn't know anything? Who doesn't know or love Just Dance? And then Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I didn't realize it was Animal Crossing. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, that's awesome. So there's that. And then next up, this thing is going to be pretty big to show, so I'm going to do my best. We got Amiibo. Jeez, Amiibo. We got a Amiibo. This stand here from Snuggums as well. So thank you for that, my man. It means a lot. And then next up, I'm gonna have to speed this along. We got two pickups from a retro game store. Well, two separate pickups. And then we got two games from Japan. My friend Zach brought back for me that I sent him money for the Saturn. My first two Japanese games for that system. And then we got, yeah, I'll be right back, and I will be back with more of it. Okay, we're back. So, here's the two separate pickups. My bad. Two separate pickups from my local retro video game store, and then we have a bigger one right here. This will be after I show these two off. And then the last thing I'll be showing is the two Japanese games. As well as that right there. I'm excited about that. But regardless, let's get back into it. I'm sorry this video is so awkward. I've had an off week. Work's been killing me. Because I work overnights. But the money's so good. The differentials are amazing. But yeah, let's get back into it. So first, we got from the first pickup from my retro video game store, we got Marvel Midnight Suns Legendary Edition on the PS5. Oh, in this fantastic, actually in this beautiful slip cover. So there's the game. So basically, it's like a turn-based, not RPG. It's like a turn-based game, if that makes sense. I can't think of the actual name of it right now. But darkness falls, rise up. Embrace the darker supernatural side of Marvel and a tactical RPG. There we go. Where you will fight alongside and live with iconic heroes such as Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, Blade, and more. So embrace Marvel's dark side, live among and befriend Marvel legends, and fight and strategize like a superhero. There's the back of that. If you can see it. Hope you guys can see it at least. We're gonna put this. I'll put it right here. And then this one's actually really cool. We got the Dying Light 2 Stay Human Steelbook on the Xbox One and Series X. I love the series. I know it got a lot of shit when it came out, but the first one will always have a special place in my heart because that's how I think that was like the first actual big game that my friends and I actually played together. No, second big game. My bad. This was the second big. I think it was the first. Yeah, it was the first. My bad. First big game my friends played together was Dying Light 1 on when the Xbox One was around, like prevalent. And I will never forget those memories I shared with them because that's how it brought us more together. And one of our gaming friends isn't around anymore. He passed away a few years ago. So shout out to Chopper for that. Shout out to him. Because I remember, here's the fun part. There's a Be a Zombie mode where you hunted 4 of your friends and you played as the hunter, which was a zombie. And basically, you would hunt them down and whatnot, and it would be nighttime and whatnot. And I was always go after him because his and I's friendship was not the best, but it was interesting. It was still good though. So I miss him. Shout out to him. But yeah, sorry if I got a little depressing right there. I do miss him a ton. But next up, we got, this is sealed by the way. We got the Hitman Absolution Professional Edition. Actually, real quick, I do highly recommend this game. If you never played it, it's probably a 9 out of 10 for me. But next up, we got Hitman Absolution Professional Edition on the 360. I feel like doing an unboxing for this. I'm not entirely sure if I want to or not exactly, but yeah, I don't remember what all has in it. But yeah, it's actually very, very cool. Because look at that. So basically, I like that series because when I was younger, I used to roleplay that I was an actual hitman in the games, and I would like, I don't know, do what every 13, 14-year-old kid would do, and just like act like you're actually in the world. Maybe that's why I'm so obsessed with RP now. But next up, this I think the second pickup from them, separate. We got X-Men. Jesus, not X-Men. Oh my god. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 on the PS4. Shout out to my Uncle Scott for highly pushing me to get all the Mega Man games. So this has Mega Man X through X8. I don't think I've ever played these. Actually, any of the X series besides Mega Man X. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's all updated graphics, and I highly recommend it if you never played it. And he's been pushing me to get these games, so I'm happy he did. Shout out to him. And then next up we got the Quantic Dream Collection, which has Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls. I've never really played. I don't think I've ever played Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, or Beyond Two Souls. Oh yeah, here's the two games right here, and here's the back. I forgot that Mr. Krabs is in Detroit Become Human, which is actually really funny to me. But regardless, I've never played any of these games, so I'm actually very excited to try these out for the first time. And I might stream this. I'm not sure yet. It needs to be actually. I have 2 days off back to back next week, so it might be then that I stream this. Which is funny because this will be my second time streaming. First time was back in March of this year. But regardless, I heard excellent things about those games. So many excellent things. And then I'm going to show off the two Japanese Saturn games that my friend Zach brought back for me. I can't read Japanese, obviously, but regardless, here's Enemy Zero on the Sega Saturn from Japan. It was 3,400 yen, which was about, I don't really remember. I think it was almost $20. I could be wrong. And then right here we got Deep Fear on the Sega Saturn. So I'm going to do a cover artwork. If you can see that. Oh my god. There you go. And then next up we got my third pickup from my local retro video game store. I think it was like 2 days ago now. So here's this. We got a brand new console, which I'm very excited about because I have the digital one, the digital Xbox Series S, and it makes me upset that I didn't have the X because the X was so hard to come by three to 4 years ago. Because scalpers suck. Fight me. So right here, I'm going to show off the two games first, and then I'm going to show off the console. We got a 8 megabyte PS2 memory card because I'm running out of space, and I want to finish my playthrough of Half-Life. And I wasn't able to because of that. And then next up, we got Stray on the PS4. I'm very excited about this because you play as a freaking cat. I'm allergic to cats, but I figured why not pick it up. Because I've been looking for this for a while now. There's the back. And then we got Hollow Knight on the PS4. So brave the depths of a forgotten kingdom. Forge your own path in Hollow Knight. epic action and adventure through a vast ruined kingdom of insects and heroes. Explore twisted caverns, battle tainted creatures, and befriend bizarre bugs, all in a classic hand-drawn style. I read this was hand-drawn, which is actually really cool. Includes 4 giant content packs, expanding the game with new characters, new bosses, and new music. I've wanted this one for a very long time, and for some reason, I was never able to find it. I don't know why. So that's actually really nice that I finally have in my collection. And so here's the controller for that system. It's a beautiful, beautiful red series controller. I'm actually a big fan of that color. And here's the mini fridge. I like to call it, I think everyone likes to call it the mini fridge. We got the Series X on a few days ago, actually, now that I think about it. So this console right here, like I said before, I own the Series S, which in the white one, the white edition, not the black edition, which just came out. But 3 years, I think it was like 3 years ago, I bought the Series S at Target, and it was cool. I do like the Series S. It's a cool concept, but there's not enough space, and you have to like upgrade the space with like memory cards, or I'm sorry, expansion cards and whatnot for memory. So it's a cool concept, but I just can't play any of my old games besides on my One X. I don't have a problem with it. It's just I just want to, because I've been looking for the Series X for a long time, and so it's nice to finally have it, so I can play actually basically all my games. If I don't want to plug like per se my One X into the outlet and switch all the video cables around, HDMI cables, or my 360 and whatnot. So this is nice to have if you're in a predicament like I am, because I don't have very much room in my room that I sleep in. But yeah, that was the Series X. That thing is fucking heavy. So last but not least, we have that right there. So I'll be right back with you, and let's get it. Oh hi, didn't see you there. We're back. So right here is from my friend Nazi out in California. I'll link Snuggums and Nazi's game stores in my description of this video, so please check them out. These packages I bought from them, as usual, showed up in fantastic condition. Showed up quick and packaged very, 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 very well. Because it took me like 5 minutes just to get the bubble wrap off of all these games I always get from him. Because he packages them so well and so in such a caring way. So shout out to both of them for being the homies and buy something from them. They deserve it. Best people I know. But first up from him, we got, this is actually sealed, which is actually nice. We got Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 on the Nintendo Switch. This has Mega Man 1 through 10. So I'm late the whole Mega Man games, because I didn't really grow up with them. Because I know they're super expensive, especially the Game Boy ones. So it's nice to have the Mega Man collection for 1 and 2 on the Switch and on the PS4 for the X collection. X Legacy collection, my bad. Here's the back. I don't think I just showed this, but there's the back. So shout out to my uncle again for getting me into those games. I highly appreciate it so much. But before this video gets too long, I want to show this next thing. This thing is actually mind-blowing, because I read that it's so rare that they didn't do... I don't think they released these. I think... Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something. But it's so rare, and I don't think it really ever released in stores. Because I know Nazi bought all of these boxes with statues in it in bulk from someone. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know the full story. I need to ask him again. But we got the Dead Island 2 I think this is the zombie statue. Like, look at this packaging. Like, look at this box. It's actually very, very nice. Like, look at that. I don't know who it is. He posted a picture of the statue inside on his Instagram. I need to ask him for the picture because I don't remember exactly who it is. There's Dead Island 2. I highly recommend this game if you never played it. Seriously, it's such a good game. I need to finish it, and I need to play the DLC for it because I hear the DLC is really, really good. But that's Dead Island 2. And we are currently at 1,261 games now in the collection, with 66 pickups as of when I update it today later. So we're at 66 pickups of 2024 and 1,261 physical games in the collection as of now. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want more content like this, again, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out greatly, and I appreciate it tremendously. Let me know what your favorite game is, and what you've been playing recently, and what you picked up lately. And actually, before I go, quick question. What was your first game that you ever played that you can remember on your first console that you owned or handheld? It can be anything. But yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day.